Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. There's one thing that I kind of thought, this is all done, I need to move these guys around. There's one thing that I kind of forgot to do, and that's put plenty of food on here. So because we've got so much food available, let's give our people more food and we generate a little bit more unity from it. That should hopefully get our unity up and potentially deal with a lot of this excess food that we've got at the moment. I did see we did go up to a new version. We're on 0.4.1, well, 4.10, and it says something around giving us additional fuel gas and things like that from these things, and also allows us to produce what was it? It allows us to produce this. So yes, this number, I believe this number has gone up. Oh, now we're getting, I thought, did we get animal feed from flour? From wheat directly when the flour process happened? We have to go back and have a look at that. We can now produce fuel gas from wheat directly and get some compost out of that, which is interesting. We've got the animal feed, and animal feed can go into compost as well. We can burn animal feed. That's an interesting one. Okay, so there's a few little bits and pieces like that may have changed. So we might have to go and have another look at what's going on. We're currently researching glassmaking, which is one of our next top priorities to make sure that we can continue that process. Other than that, I think it's got some performance improvements lined up in this update. I'm not sure what else really. You can use these barriers to create like vehicle roads and things like that. We've also got a chicken farm that I do wonder what goes into a chicken farm. Yeah, that's just a food processor. A chicken farm obviously needs some livestock feed or something, right? We need animal feed to go into a chicken farm of some sort. But we'll see about getting to that. Food is not our priority at this point. Canola, my goodness, so much stuff. We have got the hospital here. What do we need here? Oh, well, interesting stuff. Disinfectant, medical equipment, steel and plastics. The plastics must be, pretty close by. Electrolysis goes into, and then we can do plastics with chlorine and naphtha. We can do plastics plus some exhaust. So plastics is not too far off then. And we can certainly start looking at better in using some of our recycling items. We've got housing 3 coming up and household goods. So much stuff. Let's get back into what's going on over here. First thing I just wanted to check. Let's turn it around this way. Does this process, that process is fine. Does this process, and this process did used to give up animal feed as well. Okay, that's good. So we are set up for that. So now hopefully the additional unity that we're getting from the edicts that we're running should make things move along a little quicker. I believe we'll have, yes, more than one unity coming in at a time. Okay, loose storage for sulfur is pretty high. That's okay, but that doesn't matter. We're making a pretty good move here. So when our sulfur does get too full, any additional sulfur runs into this side. And maybe what I'll do is I'll remove the alert here and put it on this side. So notify if this one is full, because that will be a problem for us. If that one does go full, then this whole thing will stop. But to be honest, this whole setup is a little bit of a is okay. This whole setup is probably just temporary for the time being. But this setup has treated us really well. We've never even run out of power properly with all of this stuff. Got plenty of additional stuff here as well. Let's repair the ship. We did purchase a little bit of glass, didn't we? Yeah, but we haven't actually asked to keep this full. It just popped in over here. I believe there's glass around somewhere. Really? Did the glass come around this way, and do we now have... Oh, yeah. We're ready to go. We've made the glass, and we've got some vehicle parts too. So if we've got some vehicle parts too, what can we get for vehicle parts too? We can certainly go and grab a couple of these big trucks. We can't... Oh, no, hang on. We don't need glass directly anymore. Oh, beautiful. We don't need glass directly anymore, so we can quite comfortably grab ourselves a large excavator and a couple of large trucks. everything is pretty stable. So what I'll do is I'll just pop in, let's say, two big trucks. Okay, now let's see, what are we going to do with these guys that's not doing anything? Well, first of all, I can get rid of those. We don't need them to run around anymore. I'll leave that little bit of waste there. It's not the end of the world. What I was starting to wonder about is whether we start clean cutting some of these things. So one of the things I do want to do is see about how we dig more of this stuff out. I would love to just maybe kind of run through a lot of this stuff. Yeah, but to be honest, there's not a lot of kind of mountains that we can dig out, right? There is just not a lot of that to do, which is interesting. We can come back and we can kind of strip this area. Is there anything in here? Not really. There's some mountains out all the way up here. So one thing that I think we can probably do now that we are on this level, right? I believe this should be chock full of wood at the moment. We can get up there. We can certainly see about starting to dig into this side. Yeah, maybe straight up there. So let's build a mining control tower over here. Where is that? Mine control tower. Which one? Where would it? Oh, there it is. I knew it was here somewhere. So if we do maybe a little something like that, okay, and we then say, guys, what we'll do is start it off nice and flat. Yeah, so we're kind of let's do a little something like this, right? And then from there, let's see how we dig up there. And this one needs to be at like 2.6. Okay, so now from there, can we? Oh, wrong buttons there. My bad. This is coming down. So can we dig down? Oh my! That looks pretty good, actually. If we wanted to get that up there as a pretty nice little piece. So what I can do is we can just make sure we start to dig this guy out a little bit. There we go. So we'll dig this guy out, right? We'll get the guys to come and dig it out. That should be a lot of materials. That'll be a very nice little ramp up to that top level. Because it should be mainly rock, it doesn't have any... It can maybe dump in on this side a little bit, but I think that should all be good. So that'll be fine. What I would need to do is I do need to just make a change there. And I think we probably need to get a couple of loose storages here so that we don't need to go too nuts with the guys here. So we'll do 1, 2 loose storages. I believe that should do the trick, right? What would we get out of here? We would get rock out of there, and we would get dirt, right? Those are the two things we would get from here. So what we'll do is, please don't be dumping stuff around here. These can notify we cannot expose. Yeah, those are the ones. Export routes would be there and there. Thank you very much. All of this stuff can be built. And at the same time, we should be able to quickly Unity build them. And with that in mind, we will assign some vehicles. Oh, we haven't unassigned the vehicles on this side. Keep coming. Click it there and unassign these 2 vehicles, and we'll move those vehicles up this way. So grab those 2, and I think just 2 of the trucks should be okay, and that can slowly start to do that. Maybe we do 4. Let's do 3. 3 should be all good. So that should hold a little bit longer then. Okay. We're still paused. That's why they haven't started making their move over there yet. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, there they go. Took a little bit of time. Okay, now let's go back into the map. I'll pause it while we have a quick look at around the map. So, what is our ship's current strength looking like? 170 is the battles on there at the moment. Our ship is at a 190 score. We do need to probably have a bit of a look at ship's bridge upgrades and things like that. Ship's bridge, oh, we've got it. Ship engine upgrade. Did we do the ship bridge upgrade? Oh, I think we can do an upgrade here. We cannot. That's interesting. Ship engine, guns, armor, all of that, fuel plating, nothing. We can't upgrade anything. But anyway, I don't think it's I don't think we're in deep trouble with that just yet. So we can kind of deal with these. Oh, that's a baby. That's a little baby. Let's head off that way, see about taking that one out and maybe looking at that other one there as well. Okay, there we go. Things are looking pretty healthy over here. We've got a pretty decent population, more than enough workers, and we have, in the last episode, started getting ourselves ready. So what I would like to do is see about getting this thing up and running. So let's quickly have a look. We're revisiting what's going on here. So we need some of this water to come on in this way. This is taking... we'll be running the high pressure steam, so it's 60 and 60, so we need at least a pipe 2 to be running out this way. So grab me a pipe 2 and we'll switch it on so it does kind of connect there. And then what I thought I'd do is I'd run it in there all the way. Oh, actually we probably need to yeah, maybe it's even better if we just run it straight through here. Okay, we are in battle. We'll do that, and we can probably just do a little section of pipe 1 to tie that in, and that should work. Now, ship in battle. I believe we had a quite easy victory. And what did we find? A sulfur mine. Excellent. Not something we'll be using just yet, but let's go and explore the rest of the stuff that we can find over here. So that should work quite well. What did we find? Rubber and copper and the sulfur mine. Excellent. Over here, how long does exploration take? I have no idea. Ooh, high pressure turbine needs an output. Hang on. What's going on? Out of power? Ooh, not good. Why did our power... well, you're generating power from over here. So I believe these guys would have kicked on and is producing that. So really what we need to do is at least have some of these things as pretty high priority in terms of power. So please don't drop off our power here, because if that happens, then our other power stuff stops. And that one there as well, please. I've just been talking about how I'm can you please start running? Yes, start running. That should give us power again. Come on. No, more power. Okay, excellent. Start running. This should get up and running. Okay, we do need to get the other one going. Come on. Don't do that. Yeah, let's keep running the power so we can get that power back up. I don't know why all of a sudden we're using so much more power. Okay, ship went into battle. Got a bit of a beat up there. Let's just get out of here and see what we've explored. We found some people, which is going to push us over the limit, unfortunately. 26 rubber and 52 copper. All good. Make your way back home, please, so we can get you all fixed up. You probably won't be able to go any further anyway. Is power... Yeah, power is better. Power is better. Thank you so much. So we don't need to do that all the time. But I think one of the things we need to probably set up first here is get this power up and running. So now... Do we have... I wanted to do that after power generation. We have the low pressure. Perfect. Low pressure is ready to go. Now, I've always been pretty awkward with how all of this stuff works. But anyway, this should be all fine. And we'll have coal come in here. We'll have some water. We'll have the coal boiler. And then we'll just run these guys. So one of them is giving me 1 megawatt. That one is grabbing 500. Yeah, so that should be all good. Now, what is also happening here? At the moment, we don't need this because this is actually outputting the steam. So let's get rid of that one and get rid of that one. And what we'll want to do instead is get ourselves the low pressure turbine. No, don't do that. I'm playing at the moment. I'm playing Farthest Frontier a little bit, see how that game is, and that requires you to hit tab to rotate buildings. I think this way around is probably about right. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. Now the question is, if we do both of them over here, I was kind of tempted to move it, so we'll just run water directly up this way with the cooling towers. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab the cut here. Well, okay, let's hang on. Let's clear out these a little bit. Excellent. Then we'll do cut. Oh, there's a little extra section there. Let's just get rid of that too. Excellent. There we go. Now we'll grab the cut tool. We'll do this. We'll move it nice and tight over here. Okay, we'll do a little something like this. How much is this thing setting out? That's only like 48 steam, and we need 24. So that's really all it's going to be. So it's just going to be a small pipe that we're going to go ahead and run in like that, and run in like so. There we go. And then we're going to grab ourselves the low pressure turbines. Don't do that. It is R. Press the R button. 1, 2 low pressure turbines over here. And the low pressure turbine gives another 1 megawatt. That means 4 more of these guys. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4 more of them. I believe that should be okay. Apparently you can do this in any kind of order or shape, and so that'll be okay. So again, it's only going to be 24. No, it's 48 and 48. So what I think we'll do instead is we'll run no, I think we'll run one pipe that feeds both of them. It's going to be 100. So what we'll need is we'll need a pipe 2 to run around here somewhere, all the way in there. That's okay. I don't mind using a little bit of extra pipe 2. We didn't need pipe 2 at all of those, but that's okay. So that means they'll all be connected. Now, what we can do on the other side, this is giving us 48 depleted steam. So if we come here, a cooling tower can... Wow, we'll need tons of cooling towers to make this thing work, actually. So my thinking was, wow, it only takes 24 in a cooling tower. Excuse me. Okay, so what we'll need to do, and I'm going to try and keep it nice and tight over here. If I do 1, 2, 3, do we do it all in a row like this? Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty nice and tight, actually. Okay, so this one will again have to be at least a 2 pipe from here. Get that one connected there. Then there, then there, then there. Okay, and we can do a 1 pipe from this one. Okay, so that should work. And then on the other side, what are we getting out? 12 will be 48 water. So that's going to be pretty good like this. What I'm going to do, and actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rejig what we've got going on over here. So let's delete all of these pipes. And let's put a pipe balancer in place. Will that work? Yeah, that'll actually. This is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We'll place that one there. We'll just get a 1 pipe in there and another 1 pipe to go in that way. And I'm assuming we'll just do a 2 pipe in here. And this will be a 1 pipe all the way through, actually. So let's just do... We'll do that, and we'll try and tie this in nice and concisely. Now, the one thing that is a bit of a challenge here is the fact that cars or vehicles won't be able to come and pick this up on this side. But anyway, that's going to be our power plant. So unpause the game and let's get this power plant up and running. It's going to cost us a fair bit to do. We should have the trucks available to come and drop the stuff off over time. So let's go and unpause the stuff a little bit. How much is this? Well, let's just get everything built here over time. We'll get everything built. Oh, there's one thing that we're missing. We are not getting the waste products out here. So what is the amount of waste out of this one? We are going to be running the coal option. So we'll run the coal option through there. That's 36. So that should do the small smokestack should be all good. Again with the button. R is the rotate button. There we go. So that should work. We will unpause that one as well. So go ahead and do that. Not enough housing in the settlement. Yes, fully aware of that issue. Thank you. And do alert me when you are half. Well, I would like you to be kept full, but notify me if you are half empty. Less than half, then notify me. Similarly over here, this is going to be water, and do notify me when you are half empty. Thank you so much. That's fine. All good. So this is getting built pretty nicely. So it takes a fair bit of our resources here. You can see clearing that out pretty quickly. The trucks are really busy, but hopefully this setup will allow us to run power really, really quickly. So these guys, they would be, they're priority 9. We'll come on over here. These guys will be priority 10, I believe. Oh, they're actually running, oh, that'd be 11, that's okay. And these guys will be, they will become priority 10. Oh, no. They're the top priority. They're priority 8. Oh, sorry, my bad. Wrong way around. Priority 8, please. Please keep this running. Please keep this running. Are we out of power? No. Well, we are obviously on the edge of what power is able to provide us. We've got water going on here. So this thing is going to spin up now, and that'll provide us with a ton of power. Now, there's a setting here, auto balance. What does that do? Let's pause the game when we'll have a look at this. When enabled, the turbine will... Oh, we don't have to pause it. When enabled, the turbine will be automatically paused once the shaft is nearly fully charged to save the input product from being wasted. The production will resume once the shaft charge gets low. Keep in mind that when turbines start, it takes some time to get the power going. So what we'll do... I think we'll run one on auto balance. The other one will constantly run. And similarly, we'll run one on auto balance as well. So now input should be running. We should be going here, and we should have more than enough power to do that. Okay, now there's a few things here. So these storages needs to up their game a little bit. So I assume they are running, and we'll get this filled up fairly quickly. So we'll keep an eye on that, come back for a little bit more. Mine control tower has no available dumping. Oh, yes, I never actually went and sorted this stuff out. So this guy should now, I'm kind of wondering, we can obviously make them a little larger. Let's quickly see what's going on here. So there's plenty of dumping that I'm still waiting to do, so let's do that. So all I think we should be doing is now saying, guys, you should export for me. Actually, before we do that, let's buffer it a little bit by providing some additional storage here. So don't do that. R is the button. I can't believe how quickly you get into a different game and you completely forget what you're trying to do here. So we'll unpause. Come on, unpause and Unity build this, and that should... Hello? Maybe I Unity clicked it. Are we out of stuff? Oh, we're out of stuff. Can't Unity build it? Can't Unity build it? And we've got homeless people at the same time. Not a good idea. Can we upgrade this thing? It's going to cost us stuff that we don't have. Okay, let's have a quick look what we can do over here. That is doing a pretty decent job at keeping pace, but where we're not doing such a great job is all of these things. Let's boost this, and let's boost all of these guys. So we see about producing a lot more stuff. Missing input. So that's actually probably a bigger issue. I don't think we need to Unity boost these guys, so let's drop them out for a little bit. That's okay. What's happening over there isn't the end of the world. We've got power now, as yeah, this is going to fill up quite nicely. This is going to fill up nicely. Oh, these are small ones. Interesting. I built them back in the day, or I planned this out back in the day. But yeah, that's a pretty nice little power setup. We shouldn't have any problems with water here. And we've got all of this running, and I believe some of these things are switched off because of auto balancing, right? Yeah, some of them are switching off because of auto balancing. So this is our second power source. Our first power source is on the other side there. So things should now start to stabilize a little bit. Yeah, there we go. You can see big numbers going on over there. Storage to construction parts. Yeah, absolutely. All of these things. Yeah, that's fine. Could not move all corn. That's fine. Not enough housing in the settlement. Is pretty overcrowded. That's understood as well. Have we got our construction stuff going? We've built all of this, right? So our buffer is just not big enough to be building major projects such as that. That's not a major project. It's a pretty tiny one to say the least. We do need to get sort out our homeless population a little bit. I think we'll do okay. So we've got a fair bit of these guys ready to go now. What I can do is I can probably drop off the Unity on 2 of them, and we'll add some more Unity here. So we'll move these things through a little bit quicker. Yeah, that's the name of the game. We'll move that through a little quicker. If we can maximize that, even the number 3s are doing a pretty decent job there. Water available. These guys should never ever run anymore. We'll keep this thing half full as the backup supply. We're not even cleaning out these things. This is running nicely, and we should have all tons of water available. Now, the question is, if your outputs are full, it hasn't happened, but then the whole thing will start clogging back up again. What's going on over here? Yeah, that's filling up again. That's okay. This is providing sufficient water for this. And it is actually moving excess water through this way. I would like us to just toggle that pipe as a pause again. So we'll fill up this guy and not worry too much about this. We really need to have our desalination not stop working. So potentially we're a little... Yeah, we're a little over. I'm a little under on this one, but when we put that one in there, we can fill that up again. So it should be okay there. How's these stocks going? These stocks should be pretty good. Let's see, is this stuff almost built? We're waiting on a few more materials to be dropped off. Finished glass making, excellent. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We'll have a look at that in just a minute. Actually, let's set the next... Well, when we stop doing research for a while, all of these things back up a little bit, gives us a little bit more time to get up to speed with stuff, so that's okay. Before we start building the new refinery, we need to have a nice big chunk of all of this stuff ready to go, because that's pretty pricey, this stuff there. This is running pretty reasonably. There's still a bit of a backlog, but I think we're kind of sorting it out now. It's starting to come back up. All of the other stuff is looking pretty good. What we will potentially need to do is boost a little bit over here. Because we've got homeless population. Yeah, we need to... actually, I'll come back and boost that in a bit. The homeless population is causing me a unity drop, I'm pretty sure. Homeless, yeah. Well, it's pretty minor, actually. It's a pretty minor unity loss here. And some big edicts running as well, of course. But unity is kind of holding strong. We just need to stabilize this number a little bit, which is, I think, all well, actually. All doing well. Shipyard is currently full. We do want to keep it empty, but there's no place for some of these things to go. Really? There's no place for these things to go? Come on. Truck import is off. Okay, put truck import on so that I can drop that off. Copper. Yeah, copper is full. So that's part of our issue here, is that copper is full. And it's not, yeah, so that's okay. We'll leave the copper in there. That's okay. Wow, there's actually a lot. It's actually a lot. And then vehicle parts 1 should be going in here. And truck imports is on, but it's fully loaded. Fully loaded. Can you drop some off over here? No, it's probably full also. So if we wanted to, we could probably just add a little bit more storage for some of these things. Iron scrap, of course, is a bit of an issue as well. We could do a bit of a temporary storage for something like iron scrap. So I'm going to use just one of these guys. I'm going to drop it in there. We're going to say, drop off your... Oh, iron scrap goes into a loose storage. Okay. Get out of there and give me one of these small guys. Place you there. You need to be a bit of iron scrap, thanks. And what we'll do is we'll quickly do a bit of a quick deliver there and see how that works. So now iron scrap can clear this thing out a little bit so we can get the ship offloaded. We could certainly add some more here, right? There's a lot of copper going there. I think what I'll do is I'll grab an extra storage right here. Finally did it the right way around. We'll add a little bit of this and I will unpause that and we'll do a bit of a unity build. This is just the basic stuff, I believe. And this one will be copper, please. So the guys can actually come and drop off the copper over here that we get from the ship. So this should be easing up a little bit. Look at that. A lot of iron scrap ready to go. This is clearing off the ship. Excellent. Nice. Now we can also start doing a bit of a repair. Lots of iron should be available. Yeah, all good. All good. All good. Got glass making done. We'll have a look at glass making in just a minute. Well, actually, probably in the next episode. What other? So we've set up another round of power. With big cooling towers not working, but I think it's because this thing is auto-balancing. So we should have more than enough power capacity to keep things running. Now, what we need to do is provide a bit of not an import route, provide an export route to go and take the rocks all the way to the other side of the island. Wow. We could have done directly over here. So bring the rocks over here, please. Thank you. And similarly, wow, it is. We should build a bridge. And similarly with it, well, the dirt. Let's hang on to the dirt for a while. The dirt could be useful at some stage, but we can get rid of that. So if that's the case, I believe the guys will just start come and get it. So what we'll do is we'll make sure to keep that one empty and we'll have our basic logistics network to come and grab it. So we should see trucks speeding over here. No, they are doing that. We should really see some trucks heading over. Okay, the ship was fully repaired. Coal is not quite, that's okay. Yeah, we need a little bit more coal to come in here. How's this guy going? Okay. We may need to get a little bit more aggressive with our mining of coal here. Actually, our trees are struggling a little bit too. Oh, we created a lot of these things for at the moment. So let's well, do a little bit of a stop there. And what we can do with these guys now is we can go and do a bit of an upgrade. And we'll even do a quick deliver so we can get rid of that homeless number there. Yeah, these are all doing pretty well. Yeah, we probably need to add a little bit more. And maybe this is where we're now going to grab ourselves a big excavator. A big excavator could help that quite a lot. Are they heading out there? Yeah, they've gone. Wow, a nice big chain of vehicles has gone and collected a lot of this stuff. Oh, no importing. Export maybe. No import. Why are you dumping here? No. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Import off. Oh, I've got a big truck here. Export ready to go. So hopefully we can slowly clear out our ramp up there, which is exactly, it's a bit of a no available place to dump stuff. Oh, what's going on? What can be dumped here? You can dump stuff here, right? Why are we having an issue with, is slag being dumped here? Yeah, slag, everything's being dumped here. So why are we having an issue with dirt not being able to be dumped? Let's have a quick look, try and figure that out before we end the episode. So dirt, pickup cannot deliver dirt, no valid destination. So how does that even work? You can go and dump over there, guys. That's the dirt dump. Is it because we now have the logistics going? Well, shall we? We've got that one going in there. And then what we could also do, we could add an export route to go here, right? So presumably that means you will now go and dump it there. Yeah, there we go. Go nuts. You won't be able to dump these, but that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Good stuff. Okay, that's sorted out, I believe. We might have the same issue here now. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And I do think we need to get a bit more aggressive here, though we're not running out of gold. This guy is not keeping full enough all the time, though, but I think we are trying to keep it going here. So these guys should both be switching off due to the output being full. Oh, hang on. I wanted to do priority in on this side, right? Priority in there. So we'll priority in those first before, because I don't want these to struggle. Yeah, output's full. So as this thing moves, that thing needs to go first. Honestly, this could be a problem if we can't move this quick enough. What we'll do is we'll allow export from there and just not from any of these. Right, so we can actually have a truck come and pick it up over here. We don't need any more water than that, right? Yeah, 48, so that's all good. Yeah, this thing is emptying out first. Okay, perfect. That is perfect. That's a much better setup there. We're digging through there. All good. We probably can do with a little bit more here. What are you not delivering? Mine control tower, no available place to dump product. What are you trying to dump? How come you cannot dump stuff? Okay, what I'll do, I'll quickly, wow, we're still struggling with those numbers a little bit. We need to give that a little bit more time. Don't, I'm back to doing it that way. So what I will do, I will leave us with a little bit of room here. And what we'll do is these, I'm going to do two dumping ones. So we'll dump two stuff here. So, well, I'm going to, this is going to be dirt. And that is going to be rock. There we go. And I will go and build these with Unity. This will be our, forget about it, I'm not dumping waste here. But what you can do is we'll have our export route to there and there as well. And we'll have our export route to here and here as well. So go nuts and dump it there if you need to dump. And what we'll do is we'll just make sure that these guys are kind of kept empty. What are you saying? Loose storage, invalid route assigned. Storage has import route, but also has an empty slider. Ah, okay. We need a double to be able to do that. So we'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on that then. You can dump your stuff there. That's okay. That's okay. What is this? Infection? Settlement full of waste. Ooh. My bad. This guy is all backed up. So, what happened? What happened? It is so when I set up the logistics, there's too much other stuff that's gone wrong here now. We're basically having, so what's happening is none of these guys are now able to dump their stuff. So what I will do is I'll just make sure we'll have assign that as a route. Do we assign a route from here? No, we do not. So this is, I'm assuming this is loose storage. Yeah, it's going to be loose storage. Let's get ourselves sorted out with that straight away. Even that one. This is super important. Come on. We don't have enough. Crap. Come on. What are we doing? We're still running out here. And then what I wanted to set up here is get us a, oh no, not an import route. Get us a super duper route to go here and go and dump this stuff. That's the issue. Wow, I can't believe how quickly we're losing population here. Okay, good stuff. You're up and running, and these guys should be. No, forget about it. Don't export anymore. You'll just go straight from here. And this guy really needs to. Yeah. So let's make sure that this thing is properly getting emptied out at a reasonable rate. We don't have the waste in here anymore, so hopefully this should sort things out. And I think that's where I'll end the episode. Yeah, we're generating a ton of waste here. A ton. We need trucks to really move this stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Ship is repaired, ready to go. We've got tons of crude. We've got tons of diesel. Everything is working kind of. We need to get a little bit more aggressive with some of these construction parts number 2, which at the moment we're struggling with a little bit. So we'll need to just get that revamped a little bit. Yeah, all good. And then we'll start researching again. So I'll stop the research a little bit so we can just get these parts 2 back up and running. But if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. Leave some comments down below. I will see you in the next episode. And yeah, enjoy it. Bye-bye.